Good morning. It's about 8 a.m. this morning, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do today as a trail maintainer and the tools I use. Yesterday was a great day. I did about 2.5 hours of trail work, and the weather was reasonable. I enjoyed it a lot. I got a lot of lopping done and some hedge trimming done. With the hedge trimmers, I trim the small undergrowth off the trail, and I'm going to show you now the tools that I use. This is a tool that I learned how to use from my previous trail supervisor, retired Doug Bowers. Doug Bowers explained to me that when we remove the saplings, it's important to dig both sides of the sapling where the ball is at the ground root level. Dig on the right side of the sapling ball and the left side, and then force the lopper down on the right side of the root and snap it on the right side, and then force the lopper down on the left side and snap that also, and then toss the sapling with its ball going. My other favorite tool is this, and this I learned how to use from my previous other supervisor, Cal Johnson. This is a handsaw, and it works fantastic for removing small limbs that fall onto the trail. It's a lot better than the bandsaw, and I've used the bandsaw for years, but this, you can't beat this because this has got super sharp edges, and there are small files that can be used for keeping the saw sharp. It's extremely important to sharpen the saw after every use or so, at least once a week, and it works fantastic. And another tool I learned how to use from Supervisor Cal Johnson is the extendable hedge shears. These are fantastic. They basically just, you twist them and open them up, and bingo, you can clip all of the leaves that are on the trail and small branches that extend out into the trail. And it's also good for clipping the mountain laurels and berry bushes. The most important thing I learned from my previous supervisor, Cal Johnson, was that it's highly recommended to get to the trail between June 15th and July 15th, when the mountain laurels, berry bushes, and briars are growing all over the trail. So, with that said, it's time to have a weather report. And I will now show you how important it is to get the weather report. Failure to pay attention to the weather can cause all kinds of problems. There's a story about Curse Ormsby, and you can look that up in a book. It tells about a very tragic event. Two hikers were stranded, and it had a very bad ending. But anyway, here's the weather report. This is a Yaesu VX3R ham radio. It has a weather radio built into it. In order to operate a radio like this one, you need a ham radio license. My call sign is KC2CWN, Kilo Charlie 2 Charlie Whiskey November. This radio also has AM and FM radio, and it can be used for 2-meter emergency communication or regular routine ham radio communication. It also has UHF built into it. It is a very low wattage power. The nice thing about working on the mountain is when you're on top of a mountain like the one I'm on, a small amount of power can send your signal out approximately 60 miles. So there's always somebody to communicate with. It's important to have communication when in a mountain range like the Catskills Mountain Range or Mongaup Mountain Range or Burroughs Mountain Range range inside the Catskills, because you never know what can happen. Somebody else might need help too. You might meet a hiker who is injured, or some other situation may come up. So with that said, I'll soon show you how the weather radio operates.
This forecast for Walden, Delhi, and vicinity. Today, mostly cloudy with a passing shower or two this afternoon. Highs in the lower 70s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 50s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a 30% chance of showers. Lows in the lower 50s. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, showers likely. Highs in the upper 60s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Wednesday night, showers likely. Lows in the lower 50s. Chance of rain 60%. Thursday, partly sunny with a 30% chance of showers. Highs in the mid-70s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Here is the National Weather Service extended forecast for Walden, Delhi, and vicinity. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 80s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 50s. Saturday, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 50s.
With that all said, hey, let's meet again after all the volunteer trail work has been done.